All right, I have a couple of gentlemen with us today, Robert Lanning and Ken Bristow. I hope I pronounced this right, with the Airburns Club of Missouri. Am I even close?
You're close, yeah.
Right. Well, what's the correct pronunciation?
Air.
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 We roll the R's.
Air. That's right. First of all, gentlemen, thank you for being here. You're here because there is something very special that is coming up soon. I know you would like people to know about it, be part of it. Kirkin of the Tartan.
Correct.
Correct.
I'll let Bob talk to you about that.
All right.
Sure. Kirkin of the Tartans. It's a church service which basically emphasizes the Scottish heritage that many of us Americans have. This goes back to many, many years ago. In ancient Scotland, Ken can mention that during the battles, right?
Yeah, in the battles, a priest would come in and he would bless the tartans.
Okay.
And there were many different tartans.
Is church, is it not?
Correct.
Kirk.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. So he blessed them before the battle. And then everybody's probably heard about some of the Scottish history movies have been made about the Battle of Culloden.
Yeah.
And that's when the Jacobites, the Scots who wanted to overthrow the current king of England, wanted their king to take the place of that, the Jacobites. They fought the English at Culloden and were soundly defeated. I mean, decimated. Right after that, in fact, a day, I think Ken said, of that battle, the king and the persons in charge there issued an edict, no more tartans, no more bagpipes, outlawed. Could not use them, could not wear them. So folklore says that the people, because they wanted to have their tartans blessed, would take a piece of tartan to the church and have it blessed. The Kirkin, the churchin of the tartans, if you will. So that's where Kirkin of the Tartans comes from.
The histories are...
The history is great. Now,
Yes.
as far as American the history of that, in 1941, Dr. Paul Marshall, who was a minister, Presbyterian minister at the New York Avenue Presbyterian Church in Washington, D.C., had the first official Kirkin of the Tartans service at a church in America. That's where it started, and that has continued ever since. And what makes it significant is it's a regular church service, but we have a procession where we have the people with tartans and kilts and bagpipes do a procession in. We have a normal church service with hymns, with liturgy, with a short sermon, and then a blessing of the tartans where everybody gets up. We all wear our Scottish attire, and we get our tartans blessed, and we acknowledge that all of our gifts come from God. And what's significant about this, and it has been historically, is traditionally the clans in Scotland, just like Ireland and everything, they always fought each other, right?
Yes,
The clans
yes.
wanted to be the best ones. So each one had its own tartan. I have my family tartan, Ken has his. And in the Kirkin, all the tartans come together, the clans come together, they're united, and it's for one reason, and that's to worship the Lord and give thanks to God for all the blessings that we have.
Oh, wow.
I have to ask you about the pipes, because you have the pipes there. If you've ever said, I'd like to learn how to do that, but how do I learn? You teach the bagpipes.
I'm an instructor, yes.
An instructor. It can't be an easy instrument to learn.
It's not. It's not. I've been playing for 30 years now, and I'm still learning.
Oh, good grief.
Could
Well,
I
great
ask-
musicians, that's what they usually
I
feel.
want to ask, can I hear something? Would you mind, since you have it right here?
Yeah.
Can I hear something? Would you mind?
Sure.
Okay, take it away.
What are we going to hear?
Well, most people will recognize this tune. It's the unofficial Scottish national anthem.
Got it.
Scotland the Brave.
Wonderful.
Very
You're right.
recognizable.
That's the one that everybody recognizes.
Uh-huh.
I mean, is what I hear true? Were the pipes, were they like the skirling of the pipes when they went into battle? Is that like people would do, what's coming?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I thought that.
World War I, for example,
Uh-huh.
first person out of the trenches was the piper. And something like 400 pipers died in World War I. Because they would be the first out of the trenches and then lead the troops into battle.
Bob, can you remind our viewers when it's happening, when this Kirkin of the Tartan?
Yes, the Kirkin of the Tartans is this coming Saturday, November 1st, which is All Saints' Day, so that's kind of appropriate. And it's going to be at St. James Episcopal Church, that's in Southern Hills, 2645 Southern Hills Boulevard, which is right across from Kingsway United Methodist off of Lone Pine. Service starts at 6:30. Everyone is welcome to come. It's being sponsored by the Airburns Club, our group, and also the Scottish St. Andrew's Society, which is another Scottish group here in Springfield. We're both hosting this. Afterwards, we have haggis. Ken will probably play the pipes for that, and address to the haggis. And the Kilties,
From
from
Central.
Central High,
Yes.
will be there doing Scottish dances with more bagpipes.
Awesome.
Gentlemen,
Thank you,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Great
It's
to
our
meet you.
pleasure.
It's an honor.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank
All right,
you.
friends.